Surf Simply, it's an amazing place how they just found they kind of have this great chemistry. Each week you come here, you feel like you're part of the family for a week, and you get their stoked for surfing. They send you out back into the world just excited about surfing again.
Well, I started surfing in the beginning of this year of 2018, and I just got so addicted to it and loved it. And I heard about Surf Simply, so there was no question for me that when there's a chance coming up that I want to stay with them.
I've always wanted to get a foundation in surfing, and I've got some good friends of mine that said if you're going to do anything anywhere in the world, this is the place to do it.
Well, I came last year and it was an absolutely fantastic week. I learned a ton, and I kind of just wanted to keep learning more about surfing.
I think since I found Surf Simply, I've come here a number of times now. This is my third time. Just amazed by how well the coaching is and how well I improve week to week. As much as I can surf on my own, I just feel like exponentially improve just coming here.
I come to Surf Simply because it's basically the best 2 weeks of my life every year. So the 2 weeks really helps in terms of just like progression of your surfing.
To come here for 2 weeks, it's like, I guess it's just more of a good thing. I wish I could stay longer, frankly. The first part of the first week is simply getting back to where I had been previously, and then I can make some incremental progress at the end of that first week. But then the second week is just pure progress. You know, I'm sort of back to where I was, and hopefully a little beyond that actually after the end of the first week. And so the 2 weeks, I think, really works well for me.
I started surfing when I came to Costa Rica for the first time. I kept coming back to Costa Rica for yoga school, and I would surf during my breaks. And once I had tapped out most of the yoga classes I wanted to take, I started coming to surf school.
So I want to do this when I'm 80 years old, and so there's no other way to do it unless you've got a foundation. So this is the very best place to learn that.
And like I said, this is my third time coming here. The first time was 5 years ago, and so I actually had a bad accident last year. I broke my tibia and fibula at the ankle, and 6 weeks ago I wasn't even able to jump before this last surgery or run. So you know, I'm just thankful that I was able to pop up and I was able to surf, because this past year was pretty rough.
In 2014 was my last time that I surfed, and so I had to force myself to get back into the water. So this year I returned to Surf Simply.
Here it's for the entire week. You're building on everything you're learning. You're going out, you're actually doing it in the water. You're coming back, you're doing the theory classes, you're building on the foundation you've got.
I like everything about it. I like the way they break it down. I'm a visual learner, so I like the way they spell it out on the board and make it easy to understand that way.
They're very knowledgeable, very educated, and can bring their knowledge to the guests in a very easy way to understand.
Sometimes you need to know, like you need to put your weight forward, you need to put your weight back, your eyes should be here, your arms should be here, and having things that are reproducible and precise really do help make you become a better surfer. At least they have for me.
I like come from a more analytical background, so I really like to understand the why, not just the what. You know, if you just told me, oh hey, this is a cutback, I guess I would be like, yeah, sure. But knowing why you need to do it just makes it, you know, so much more motivating to go out and practice it.
The crew here, they winch you out into stuff that you might not necessarily be confident in back home, but just having that safety net allows you to pop yourself out into some decent size waves, and I think you always come away feeling great, like you've achieved something maybe that you wouldn't have achieved back home.
I love all the coaches. They're all great. They all coach a little differently, but they give you great input and, they're there to cheer you on.
Now come this way, this way, this way.
My coach was Derek. He's such a bundle of energy.
Derek is the man. He knew what I was trying to get out of this week. Great guy. And, he understood my learning style.
Tommy is really good at sensing what you are worried about and working with you to get past that. And he does not let you give up.
First, Asher challenged me to get out back and to, take a bigger wave. And then with Harrison, we worked more on, carving and turning and leaning into the rail.
I had two coaches this week. I started off with Harrison and ended up with Prado. In the beginning of the week, they were very hands-on and in the water, helping me decide what to make really good decisions. And later in the week, Prado was doing a lot of instruction on the beach, and then he would video us and then give us feedback. So he gave us an opportunity to make decisions on our own.
I was with Josh. Josh is my roomie, and he's a very energetic young man. Yeah, it was great. Him and Will and I were a team, and it was perfect. It was perfect. We were really excited about surfing, and Will obviously is.
Will was terrific. Will breaks down really complex, advanced moves, really in manageable bites. Just a pleasure to work with.
So I just think it's the environment, it's the people, the coaches, the place. Being in Nosara, it's just a great place to be, and I think an exceptional place to learn surfing.
Oh my gosh, I dropped into a bomb wave, and the best part was they caught it on camera. That was me.
The road trip with Will and Jeremy to Ostinal was definitely the highlight of the week. Learning how to barrel ride and just throwing myself over the ledge and trying to get in the tubes. It was super fun.
It was intense. It was a high performance wave, and Will kind of introduced both Josh and I to barrel riding, which wasn't really on my radar at all.
I actually took the worst beating of my life though this morning. Got completely clobbered by a set, and it was like 4 or 5 wave set, and they were just massive waves, rather scary. But knowing that I've handled that gives me the confidence I can, go out and deal with what I'm likely to encounter in the sort of places I'd be surfing.
Everything from the moment I got picked up at the airport to the time that I actually got delivered to the Surf Simply ranch, to the meals we had, to the board selection, to the training, everything we did was absolutely top-notch.
All what you basically need to bring is a pair of bathing suit and a pair of flip-flops, and everybody's looking after you.
When you come here, be prepared that it's going to be somewhat intense. Start with a good breakfast, and you're going to have a surf session, and they're going to video you, then you're going to have class. It's a day filled with a lot of fun, and it's just all geared to making you a better surfer.
It's surf school. It's a week of surf school, but it's like a 5-star surf school. You're gonna eat some of the best food you've ever eaten. You're gonna see some of the most beautiful beaches you've ever seen. And you're gonna catch a lot of waves in a week, and you'll definitely progress as a surfer. It's a really great place to come. It's a great week. A lot of people keep coming back because it's so much fun.
We had our ninja stretch cast class with Andre, which was like really, really great. Flexibility is not my strong suit. And so I'm actually going home with like a list of exercises that I can really work on that I think should really help my surfing.
This is a bucket list item. This is where you come and you get to learn to surf, you get to enjoy really good food, and you meet phenomenal people.
Always the food. The food is always so good. Dennis is amazing in the kitchen. Dennis and Yayo prepared some of the best meals I've had in a long time.
I always love the food when I come here. It's great, and the guys give me the recipes. That's always a highlight.
The food's amazing, and it's amazing. It's constantly amazing. Every meal's better than the last.
It's always fun meeting people from all over the world. You never know who you're going to land here with, but during the course of a week you really get to know each other, and it's a lot of fun. You make friends that you stay in touch with for the rest of your life.
I mean, the group was amazing. We all had a great time. Everyone just hung out. We hung out in the pool. We had drinks.
One of the nice things about Surf Simply is that it builds a community. You know, like something 40% of the guests on average are returning guests, which really speaks, for what they've done here. This week it was 75%. I think 3/4 of people here were returning guests.
The group's very supportive, and they're like really excited when you do a great wave or had a great turn or had a great session, and it's really fun. It like just gets you more fired up to do better the next time when you see someone else doing well.
I definitely feel much more confident and less scared out in the back. And I'm really looking forward to go back into the water.
Oh, massive improvement. I didn't even know really how to get up on the board before I came here. And then at the end of this week, I was catching, a wave out the back, unbroken, and it was awesome.
I killed it this week. Thanks to Tommy and thanks to Will from last week.
Compression, rotation, those are like the two key words I'm walking home with. Just really want to make me an expert level surfer and just trying to get to that next level. It's so much fun trying new things and just going for it.
And so this week is renewed my love of the ocean and the sport of surfing. So I'm planning to try to grab one of the open spots that come back to Surf Simply and Costa Rica to enjoy the waves, the people, and the food.
Yeah, my ankle's feeling a lot better. I think probably the surfing probably helped to break up some of that scar tissue. And I'm feeling great. And like I say, I'm thankful that I can walk and that I can come to a wonderful place like this and come down to Costa Rica.
The waves are so good here, it just makes you come back here more, and it wants to make you explore other places and hopefully go on some trips with the crew here and explore places around the world would be amazing. It would just be kind of like the dream come true.
And the fact that everyone keeps coming back and back and back and back kind of tells you all you need to know.
Love you guys so much. This much. That's it. Those are my final words. I'm ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I loved it. It was awesome. Really, really good. Cheers, buddy.